Okay, this is a short tutorial to show you how you can find your sources for your annotated bibliography. So let's start in the database US History and Context. I'm just going to put in the term flappers in here to see what comes up. And as you can see on the right side, all the sort of different types of content types are listed right here. So I can look through any of these, or I can just scroll down the page and see if any title, calls out to me. I know my history teacher likes primary sources, so I'm going to select this one and read through it. It looks good. So I want to put it into Noodle Tools. So US History and Context makes this really easy. I just click the Citation Tools button, change this to Chicago Turabian, and export it directly to Noodle Tools right there. And that'll put it immediately into my source list. Noodle Tools will ask me just to confirm this. Click on that button and it's in my Noodle Tools source page right now. So let's see what this looks like in ProQuest. ProQuest, remember, you can only use while you're on the LAHS student Wi-Fi. But I'm going to put in Flappers 1920s in the ProQuest database and see what they give me. Now, they make it really easy to find peer-reviewed articles. So I can scroll through all of these, but I know I have to find one peer-reviewed article. So all I have to do is check this box right here, and that will only give me the peer-reviewed articles. And so I can scroll down, again, looking at titles and abstracts to help me find. This looks interesting to me. So I'm going to look at this. The abstract is what gives you a summary of the article, so always read that to see that it makes sense for your research. And if it does, click the citation button, change it to Chicago Turabian. Now, ProQuest doesn't have an export feature, so what you're going to have to do is just copy this citation and paste it into your Noodle Tools source page. So I'm going to go over to my source page for Noodle Tools and create new citation. I got this from a database. It gives you lots of options here, so you have to remember what you're citing. This came from an academic journal, so I'm going to select that. And then there's the paste link right there that I click on, and I just paste the citation in this box right here. And you'll see it's right there. Click Save, and you'll see it appear in the source list right there. So I'm building my sources for my annotated bibliography. I'm not going to add the annotations yet. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Let me just show you how this looks on EBSCO. Now, EBSCO, you need your 2000 number Mountain View Public Library card number, which your US history teacher can give you. You're going to put that number in here. I want you to select three databases. These two databases at the top, and then the history database right here. So click Continue once you've done that, and you'll get your search bar. So again, type in Flappers 1920s, or you can look at all the other options you have there. EBSCO also has a link that will just give you the peer-reviewed articles. So if you want to click that, it's right over to the left here. So I can just check that and look at the peer-reviewed articles and see if any of those look interesting to me. Once I find one that does, I can just click on it. Now, EBSCO, like ProQuest, doesn't have an automatic export feature to Noodle Tools, so I'm going to have to do that copy and paste thing. Here's the abstract. Always, again, read that before you read the article. And click the cite link right here. Scroll down till you see the Chicago Turabian right there. And I'm going to copy and paste this just like I did the last one. Go to Noodle Tools, add annotation from a database, an academic journal. Paste the citation into this box right here, and there's my third annotation, or my third citation, I should say. I want to add an annotation. I could just click on this box here and just say Edit Annotation. And what that'll do is it'll bring up a text box where I can type in my annotation of this article after I've read it and include all that information. And if I want to export this into a Google Doc, there's an export feature at the top. Oh, that's where my annotation appears. But I can also export this to a Google Doc. and do all my annotated bibliography work just in that Google Doc. All the citations will be formatted correctly, put in alphabetical order with a proper indentation, and all I have to do is just kind of write my annotation below. You can see where I did that in Noodle Tools right there, but I can also just type this right into the document and create my annotated bibliography that way.